I invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here, we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com. Good morning, Delray Beach. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Jamil.
And we are here back at the Tin Roof, one of the most fun places in town.
I mean, the place that's always booming. You can hear the music all the way across the city.
Even in the morning, sometimes they have like a workout in the morning. When I help out at the Green Market.
You know what? I noticed that when I was at the Green Market a couple weeks ago. I was like, what's going on over there? I think
They're having a party at like 9 o'clock in the morning. It's amazing.
They're using this whole area as like a little workout, and it's packed.
Yeah, people are on the stage with weights. I was like, is it a drink in between, or how does this work? Because I can get on board for that one.
I mean, they really figured it out to try to bring in different people and different groups into their space and activate it early in the morning too. And
such a nice variety of music for people of different kinds of music lovers, and it's just a fun place to come.
It is.
Well, speaking of fun, you've been here, there, everywhere. What have you been up to over the past week?
Oh man, I can't even think right now.
I know. It's like, wait, what day is it? I don't know. What year are we in?
Okay, I can't even think. What did I really don't know.
Okay, well, one thing I do know is that you had some fun at the Green Market, so why don't we show that?
Yes, let's do that. Let's do that clip. Here at the Delray Beach Green Market, it's not all about delicious food, homegrown food, locally made food. There's also sustainable products. We have the first low-waste store, Zook's Refillery, that's located over on Dr. Andre's Way, that she's actually on the cutting edge of reducing our carbon footprint here in Delray Beach.
We've got all kinds of plastic-free and plant-based home and body care. That's kind of the gist of it. But it's basically a place to get into low-waste living and sustainable living, one step at a time. We're all about taking it easy, trying things that really fit with your lifestyle to reduce your plastic consumption.
How long have you been here at the Delray Beach Green Market?
We actually started here way back in October of 2020. That's where we started here in Delray. Basically born and raised here. We have a store now here in Delray, and we probably will never leave the Green Market. We absolutely love it here.
What do you think is your most unique product that you have here?
Ooh, most unique? Probably these Swedish dishcloths. They're really, really cool replacement for paper towels. So basically one replaces 20 rolls of paper towels because they're washable and infinitely reusable.
Oh, wow. And I know you was looking at these brushes, so these brushes, what is so unique about these here?
So these are a really good replacement for plastic sponges. They're really rough, but really safe on ceramic and nonstick pans as well, and they're going to be compostable at end of life rather than just trash.
Everything is unique and different. You have cool collapsible cups. What is this
paper towels. Those are made up in Sarasota by a wonderful woman-owned business. These are another replacement for paper towels, but they're beautiful and they come apart and stick together just like paper towels do.
And you can wash these and things of that nature and put
Dryer safe too.
Oh, wow.
We even have doggy shampoo bars for your furry friends.
Yes. So, my dog just stinks. As soon as he walks outside, he comes back in. He stinks. So you're not only here at the Delray Beach Green Market. Mm-hmm. Where are you?
We also have a store right here in Delray, right up the road off Atlantic and Congress, inside the Andre Design District. We're very happy to be here.
And that's one of the new up-and-coming areas of Delray Beach, over there on Andre's Way. I have to say, people can come over there and visit. You have your storefront there. So if you can't make it to the Delray Beach Green Market, you have to go over there and visit Lindsay. All right. Do you have a website?
I do. www.zooksrefillery.com.
Awesome. Yeah, enjoy. The Delray Beach Green Market has been here over 25 years here in Delray Beach. And guess what? We still have one of those original vendors here at Amazing Creations. Miss Vanessa, Mr. Grant, they're still right now making people smile with their beautiful floral arrangements that they're doing here in Delray Beach. Let's go have a chat with them. Miss Vanessa, Mr. Grant, listen. You know, as a kid, you know, this is kind of personal to me. As a kid, I used to sit on y'all porch, get my hair cut by CJ. You know, you had to feed me. He would cook for me, everything. You know, but
only
now,
for $2.
Miss Vanessa.
Yes.
How long have you been a part of the Delray Beach Green Market?
I am a original Delray Beach Green Market when we started behind Dunkin' Donuts with Ann Gannon, who is now our tax collector.
The original. You heard she say she's the original. Now, and every time you're here, you always have this man right here by your side.
He like that shoe you can't kick off. This is my father. He is always here at the Green Market.
What is it that really stands out about it? Like, why do you keep coming back?
I have different customers coming in. I've became family with a lot of my customers.
Yeah.
I have done multiple weddings from the Delray Beach Green Market. At parties, I like to teach people about their flowers. Because if you know about your flowers, you can take care of your flowers better, and you'll come back the following week.
Yeah, so as you can see, she's not only at the Green Market, so if you have any events coming up, centerpieces, even, you know, everything from weddings to funerals, whatever it may be, they have something for every occasion.
If you're in a doghouse, just because, I kind of do it all.
Got Mother's Day, sometimes it could be last minute on a Saturday, you can come out and grab some flowers for mom.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Family owned, locally operated. Yes, family operated. I love it. And we always see you guys out here working hard. Amazing Creations. If you're from this area, everybody know who you are.
Every week I bring in fresh products. You will never have any products left from the following week.
Do you feel that passion when it comes to talk about flowers? You feel the passion. These are the type of vendors, these are the type of business owners that you really want to work with, people that are passionate about their craft. And you being here this long, doing this for this long, really shows.
I've been doing flowers since 17 and I love it.
And right now you have a line of customers, so we're going to get out the way and let you go ahead and do your thing.
And make more money.
And make more money.
Well, you had a good time.
I did have a good time. I think at the Green Market too, I didn't know just the variety of vendors that are there. You know, at one point I thought it was just a lot of food markets, just like fresh fruit and things of that nature.
Yeah,
but you have from the bakeries, you know, you have different type of vendors at the Green Market.
And so many of these businesses are not just there. They have other places that they have their business, like Zeke's, or how do you say it? Souks. Sorry guys, you know, me and words. They are in the design district, so you can go over there anytime, not just when they're at the Green Market. And then the flowers they're my favorite flowers. I go every weekend to that Green Market to get those flowers.
It's very creative on how you can put together the different pieces that she puts together and everything.
It's amazing. And you can go to them and get arrangements for events and all different things, which I think is so cool and so special that we have so many talented people here.
Well, you had the opportunity to be there this weekend as well, too.
So I got to have fun. So I volunteer with the CRA and the Arts Warehouse to go and do kids crafts once a month. So we did an Earth Day craft and it was so much fun. And guess what? I got a tree from Community Greening. I got a jackfruit tree because they were giving out the trees for
you know what you can do with jackfruit too?
What?
Well, you know,
can make pulled pork.
Exactly.
That pulled pork
you make
is
everything.
so good.
You can make jackfruit taste like whatever. If you fry it, it tastes like chicken.
Yeah, and I think, but it's right. After talking to Kent about it, I was like, oh, I have to make sure I show up and do this. And I think it's one of those things that our town is trying to bring more trees here. And I think it's such a beautiful, wonderful program.
Listen, the event this past Saturday.
Where you were. He was having some fun.
So the bed race, I think it went dormant for probably 12 years.
And Max brought it back.
Max brought it back. I mean, just looking at everybody, Ryan Boyles and Brian Rose and the OG, everybody that really participated. They had 16 different groups.
Wow.
Fire department, police department, all these different nonprofits, the Achievement Center.
I'm so sad I missed it.
You know, Slash Fitness. You had all these different groups, EJS Project, that participated into the bed races. So you had the fire department versus EJS Project in a championship. And
I bet that was a good race.
It was the best race. I think it was a photo finish.
Yeah.
I mean, just watching them push, it was hilarious. It was hilarious.
So sad I didn't make it.
I mean, it was a beautiful day. I mean, it wasn't hot. I mean, you had the shade that was casted by the different apartment buildings there, so everything was in the shade. I mean, it was a fun event. It was a fun event, and I was just laughing the whole time. And I had the mic in my hand, so I was just laughing the whole time at the event.
I love it.
I just have to tell Max and the whole group that really brought that back to the city. That was a wonderful, wonderful day.
Yeah, and it's nice to see people that want to bring things back and keep traditions alive here. I love it.
I agree. Totally agree.
So we have to bring on our first first guest who has, I mean, wait till you see how cute she is, guys. I can't handle it. All right, so we're just gonna bring her on. I'm not gonna introduce until she gets here. So we have Miss Jamie Mackey, the philanthropy liaison from YPAD committee, with her posse.
Look, we gave you a round of applause. Went around and stuff.
I'm gonna keep the chair stable for your crew. We gotta protect our mamas around here.
Maybe get into a chair.
There you go.
Hi, everybody.
It's so fun, right? Your balance is a little different than normal. A little front heavy. It's okay. You look amazing.
So she just came
And
from the bed
cozy.
race.
She looks. I know that's what I was gonna say. That's who should have been up in the bed with the curlers and the hair.
No, the way they were rolling around on those beds, I don't know.
No, that's a no. No pregnant ladies allowed there. So you are obviously looking adorable. Why do you look so cute and cozy?
Well, I'm part of the YPAD committee for the Delray Beach Chamber. It's an under 40s networking group. We do happy hours and we do philanthropy events. And this Saturday, right here at Tin Roof, we're doing an amazing philanthropy event for Sweet Dream Makers. They're an incredible nonprofit where they provide beds and beddings for families in need. Some children who have never had their own bed before. So we're doing bed and breakfast is what we're calling it.
So cute.
Yeah.
So cute.
So, and we encourage everybody to show up in their pajamas, maybe just a bathrobe, do a little bathroom brunch action, maybe something cute, whatever.
I think you need to do the whole, go for it, guys. Curlers in the hair, the eye mask.
Any excuse
So
to dress
cute.
up, I'm there.
And your hair's gonna look so good when you take those out in a little bit.
I'm looking forward to it.
gonna
I've
be-
never done this before, so
Oh, you're gonna look like you're
I'm hoping
going
it's gonna be like a Dolly
to the ball.
Parton
Yes, you're gonna be so glamorous.
situation.
So how do people get tickets to be able to come? Because this sounds like a great time for people who want to raise money and have a fun time. This is definitely an event for that.
They can go to delraybeach.com
Okay.
and get their tickets. I think it's delraybeach.com/events.
Okay.
Grab their tickets. There's going to be bottomless mimosas,
Yum.
Bloody Marys. There's a hot brunch, which
We're there.
I'm
excited right now.
excited about. And there's going to be live acoustic music, so it's going to be really
Beautiful.
fantastic. And this is my favorite venue in Delray to watch live music. So it's just a perfect event.
Absolutely, and I think it's so fun to watch how they're continuing to do really cool, innovative events with Sweet Dream Makers. Last year there was that Opportunities, and that was a blast. And to do something new and fresh, but still keep that vibe going, I think is so cool.
Yeah, it's going to be really awesome.
So for people who are wondering, like, what happens if they don't come in pajamas? Is that okay too?
That's okay too. Come
So
as
like
you
if you're
are.
like a little shy and you don't want to dress really
Yeah.
cute and you just want to be boring and basic.
I was about to say.
I'm just kidding. Come as you are. Come as you
Yeah,
are.
if you just want like a
Yeah.
fun Sunday brunch with your friends and you want to get dressed up and you want to do the whole brunch experience, do it.
Yeah.
If you want to be silly, do it.
Yeah.
Anything
goes.
Yes. And every ticket helps to buy a bed for a child in need. So
Which is so incredible, and it's one of those things you don't think about, and
Right.
most of us take for granted you have a bed. So many people in our local community do not, and this is an opportunity to help these kids. They perform better in schools when
Exactly.
they have a good night's sleep, and to
a
be able
better
to do
human in
that.
general.
Yeah. I mean, think about when you don't sleep right. Well, I'm sure these days you're not sleeping so good. You're like, you feel different. You act different. You're not the same person. So for these kids, it's the same thing.
Well, you can just think about it. When you're coming home after a long day,
Yeah.
whether it be as an adult or a child, no matter what, the
Yeah.
first thing that you want to do is you want to shower and you want to get in your what?
In your
wanna get in
bed.
You know,
Yes.
so
Just immediately.
there you go.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
think I love what that organization is doing, and love that you guys are doing this to
Yeah,
even
this is beautiful.
to even
Really
support
looking
it. So
forward
this is definitely.
And so for people who want to know more about YPAD in general, that maybe want to network, they're under 40 and they want to meet their peers and do some business together, what would you say is the best way for them to get involved? Besides coming to the event, obviously.
Well, they can also go to delraybeach.com
Okay.
to get more information for that. We also have a networking happy hour at the end of every month. There's one tonight, in fact, at Penny Lanes.
Oh, perfect.
Very excited.
Oh, and that's so fun too.
Yeah, and that's going to be a fun event. There's going to be, with every ticket, there's 2 drinks, there is light bites, there's bowling.
So fun.
And it's just a great, relaxed way to get out and meet people to network with. And it's not your typical networking event. I get a little nervous before networking events. Got to bring my cards and my best game face. And this is just like a nice, a nice way to meet other people.
And I think that YPAD does a great job of making sure that even if you're new, you meet new people, there's always a smiling, welcoming face. And it's just come and check it out. And I promise you're gonna like it and stick around a while.
Yeah.
So is there anything else you want anybody to know about this event or anything else you have coming up with YPAD?
Well, Sunday's just going to be really fun. It's Sunday right here at Tin Roof. It's 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. As I said, you can get the tickets at delraybeach.com. And we're just really looking forward to not only having a really fun event, but also like making an impact in our community.
It's amazing. Best of both worlds. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I can't wait. You need to post a picture of what your hair looks like when it comes out of the curlers, because to me, it's so cute.
And of course, every pajama party needs a little.
Oh, we would have put this on first.
Routine. I know I should have handed these as soon as I got here.
I know, we needed these today. She's saying we got eye bags. We need to.
Then it's nothing more refreshing.
You look like superhero.
Exactly what it is.
Good.
Like a refreshed.
All right, we're done, guys.
like,
we're
so
done.
you just put these
we're
in the
gonna go
freezer
get a
and put them
mimosa
over your
and
face.
lay over
They're
here
good
now.
for migraines too, so you're welcome.
Wow, thank you. We like props
Can't see
and
me.
fun things. Yeah. Who is that? I don't know. Well, thank you so much,
guys.
girly. We'll
Like
see you
wearing
soon.
these for the rest of the show.
Ready?
Yep, I got you.
Uh-oh.
Woo! She did it.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
She's planning all this with 2 babies in her belly. I give her all the credit in the world.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's a double-edged, not saying double-edged sword, but you're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone when you talk about the YPAD event, as long as also you're making a difference by putting heads in beds with the Sweet Dream Makers.
It's amazing. And I think it is one of the most important things that we can provide somebody, and to be able to provide that to our neighbors, well, having mimosas and a good time.
You can't beat that at all.
Can't beat that. Well, speaking of a good time, there is another amazing event coming up. And you are going to see some familiar faces that we know and love around town. So we are going to welcome Patty McGuire and Joe Gilly, members of Old School Square Center for the Arts.
Yes.
Hi, welcome. Welcome. So nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you again.
Good
as
to
always.
see you.
Yes.
It's like home week here.
I know. We love it. We love when we get to see all our familiar faces. So, a very important event is coming up, and one that so many people in town can't wait for. And I feel like it's one of these opportunities for art lovers of all ages to become collectors.
Totally.
Yeah.
So tell us about what you have going on.
Well, 6x6, and everybody goes, what is 6x6? Well, we thought we'd bring a couple of 6x6s.
And they are
And
the
then you can
artists.
see the
This is
size.
incredible.
Yeah, this is mine and this is Patty's of it. The idea is it gives you a chance if you've never collected a piece of art. And we've done this for about 9 years, and we skipped the pandemic year, but now we're back, and we're the square off the square. We're not at Old School Square right now, but we'll hopefully work towards that. But in the meantime, we're going to be in the new Andre Design District, which is out on West Atlantic, and it's an opportunity to see a variety of artists in Delray Beach, and that's the exciting part.
As an artist, I've participated in this almost every year, and it's just so much fun. First of all, you get to be part of a community of artists that are donating to the town, which is great. But also, once you're there, you appreciate the work that other people did, and it's a treasure hunt.
Yes.
You got your little bracelet, you have your color, you get to go first or second or third, and you put your dot on the art you
So
want.
exciting.
And it's
Over 2 or 3, close to probably 250 pieces.
all 35 bucks each.
All
That's it.
$35.
That's it. They're
Wow.
donated by the artists,
Yeah.
so we can keep the prices affordable for people who have never collected
Yes.
original art. This is the first, if this can be the first chance. And for the first time, Joe will tell us, we are having students donate art to, and very special students.
We've had a school from Vermont to donate artwork to the.
Wow.
I
So
know.
that's how far the reach is of this event.
That's how far the reach
Vermont.
is. Vermont, the kids have sent down their artwork, and they're so excited to be a part of it. Also, for me, one of the exciting things is the Gold Coast Autism School. The kids, it's called More Hugs Than Kisses. And they've made these X's and O's, and they're the most adorable pieces of artwork you can imagine. But that gives you the scope and size of people. We've got
And
people
local
coming.
schools too, right?
The local
Local
schools are
schools.
participating.
And then you have professional artists.
We have
So
professional artists. It's a
such
variety. There's something for everyone, and that's what's so cool. We have artists coming from Miami all the way up through Jupiter coming
I
down to do
love
this.
it.
So you really get a showcase of some of the other artists. One thing we're adding this year, We have never done this before. It is a jury show now. There will be ribbons and there will be some little cash honorarium.
Oh, guys,
Two
I
categories.
didn't finish mine yet, so this gives me a leg up. I get to go home and make mine
One
extra.
category for students.
Okay.
They get prizes,
Yeah.
and one for the professional artists.
Oh, that's
or the donate-
wonderful.
And food and music.
Oh,
And drinks.
Drinks.
And drinks.
drinks, music, and art. This is
So
everything
you
you
can
need in
actually
an
leave
event.
that night with a beautiful piece of artwork, and
Yeah.
so you get a chance to meet the artist. So there's actually, an opportunity. Here's how it works. The day before the show, which is the 11th, May the 11th, the galleries at the design district will be open, and you can just come in and peruse and see where
so you know where to
you
run.
Get to run.
Yes.
Yeah, where you're going
Like
to run.
that one right
So you get
there.
to do that on the 11th. That's from 9 to 5 on the Thursday.
Okay.
The event itself is that that Friday night at 6 to 9. So it starts at 6, and then we'll let everybody get there, and we'll get all settled, and then you can run for
And then you run.
for your art.
You'll get a chance to see the new design district,
Yeah.
which is really,
Beautiful.
really cool.
Yeah.
It's up and coming. It's very funky. It's very young and
Yeah.
energetic, and it's going
So,
to be.
so with the art, is it going to be in different locations around the design district, or is it going to really
So
be?
another thing that we're doing that's kind of interesting. Not only will we be showcasing and selling the 6x6, some of the artists, the professional artists, are going to put a larger piece that will be around the district for you to walk around and look, and you can actually
That's
purchase
so
a larger
cool.
piece. And if you were to purchase one of the larger pieces, it's going to be out of the gallery itself.
So fun.
Then it would be donated to the children's
nice.
program as well.
It gets you a chance to also look at the district and see what
It's
other
such a
what
great
else is.
area.
But this is a fundraiser
Yes.
for our community. We like to give back. Old School Square has always done this,
Absolutely.
and this is for the local art schools, art teachers. Sorry, their budgets have been very cut.
Yes.
We've done this before at the beginning of the year. We donated $500 to each public art school teacher.
Wow.
Yes, and we hope to do something like this again because they need the money.
They need the money.
They need the money,
They
and the
do.
kids.
They just don't have it.
The kids need it.
yeah.
Like, that is my daughter's favorite thing in school is art. And so to
Not
think that
every
not
kid
every
is good
kid
at-
gets to do it is
Yeah.
terrible.
And
Oh,
not
no,
every kid is good at math or
Yeah,
reading, but
yeah.
they really can express themselves through art. So we really want to
Absolutely.
promote that, and we want everybody to come. It's so much
Yes.
fun. I promise you, you'll have such a great time.
It is.
And by the way, y'all, it is a new day for Old School Square, and we're moving forward, and we're looking at ways to do things. And so
Yeah.
sometimes when you get, lemons, you get a lemonade.
Yeah.
And we're actually looking at how going to the design district like
Yeah.
this, doing things off the wall, so to speak, or off
Yeah.
the site. It was a natural for us to start partnering and looking for other opportunities within the city. And this is a great way to do it and a great way to start. So
Absolutely.
we're really excited about how we're moving forward.
You're activating new art districts around town.
It's been so
There's
exciting.
so much art
it's
here.
pushed us to reach beyond
Yeah.
our four walls
Yeah.
and get to know more of Delray and
Yeah.
partner with new people.
And
So
that's
it's
a great
So if I'm an
place.
artist and I want to submit a piece, or if I want to get involved, how do I do that? Who
You
do I
got till
contact?
yesterday? No.
But
Yesterday.
if you call us, and
If
there's a
you
number.
beg and plead like I did, you can maybe get a couple days.
Yeah, it's on Facebook, so you can go in there and you can get to Patrina Easton. She's running it
She's
for us.
wonderful too.
Lordy, that amazing.
Yeah, she's so
everywhere.
organized, and she's so. I mean, and
To
she's
watch her in
excited
uniform,
about
too.
it. Yeah,
That's so funny when she's in her full, uniform.
or almost
Find
uniform.
out
State trooper.
more, also oldschoolsquare.org.
Okay.
You can find out more about the 6x6, more details, and the exact address and all that where this is being held, and the hours in case you didn't hear it the first time around.
It's so easy to get to. You go out
Yes.
West Atlantic to Congress, go south, first left, you'll see the sign Jaguar. Just
Yep.
pull in there and you'll run into the design
You'll
district.
see it's colorful. It looks like Wynwood. You
Oh
see
my
all the
God.
colors
It's-
and the art. The
It's up
buildings
and
are
coming.
beautiful.
And you know what? Every artist that came in, Jim Chart and I were
Yeah.
receiving some of the artwork. Everybody that walks in the door goes, "Wow, this is so cool!
It's so cool.
Didn't know it was here. We
It is
found it." It's
such
just-
a cool
it's just
area.
great.
Plenty of parking,
Yeah.
but if you can carpool, it's always good.
But again, we hope they'll come out and purchase the $35 artwork because it really is a great cause. And God, to walk away with a professional piece of art, hey.
For $35. $25.
Mine's a lot more valuable than that, but
Of course, $3 million. And I think it's fun too. So this was the 6x6 was the first time I showed my daughter that she could collect art.
Exactly.
So she started collecting art, and it was something where she got to pick and got excited and picked her first piece. And now she's gotten more along the years.
well, we look forward to you being in the show.
I can't wait. I know, guys. It's going to be exciting to see what it winds up looking like because it's half finished. So, but yeah, I'm doing 2 pieces, so they'll be available. You better go and you better buy them, Jamil.
It's going to be a fun
Somebody
night.
needs to buy my pieces because if mine's the last one on the wall, guys, I'm gonna be real embarrassed.
It's like in high school when you get picked last for volleyball. Yeah.
Yeah, that was always me, guys. I was not athletic.
No.
I was last for kickball.
But
always.
that's what's so fun too. There's such a huge crowd that comes.
Yes.
And what appeals to you being totally different, not to me, and that's what makes it so much fun.
Absolutely.
There's something for everyone. There's 3-dimensional pieces in that 6x6 format. That's
So
just amazing.
cool.
We've got
I
some
have a whole
pieces.
wall at home of
So
just
fun.
6x6s because you can fit us in the columns
Do
and
little fun
everything.
things with
Yeah,
them.
even if you have one little tiny corner
Yeah,
of
and that's the other
your
fun
home,
part.
stick it right there.
Yeah, let
well,
it right.
thank you guys for all of your hard work and for
Thanks.
keeping this alive and giving these artists an opportunity to show, artists of all ages. And make sure you check it out. It's always a fabulous event, and it's going to be amazing and to see it in a new setting. It's
Thank
going
you
to be
for
great.
having us. And
Thank
come,
you
it's
guys.
fun. It's fun.
Yes.
Let's help the kids do their art.
Yes.
Well, thank you
Thank you.
guys. So
Good to
nice
see you
to
as
see you
always.
both.
Good to
Thank
see
you. I can't wait. I'm very excited.
I'm interested to see what you put together.
I know, I'm interested too. It's halfway done. Jim's like, oh, do you have yours to show? I was like, it would be half done and no one would come. So nope, I'm not gonna show you. But yeah, it is. And it's an interesting way for artists to get to think outside of the box too and have to, instead of your normal medium that you work in, to think it's tiny. So when you're used to painting large scale or doing, like for me, sculpting big gowns, and you're trying to think, how can I do this in 6x6? Gets your brain working different, which is pretty cool.
No, I totally agree. All right, but so next up, this young man, I think, has really just every time I see what he's doing and what he's accomplished, it always brings smiles to my face. And really just watching him grow up here in this community and accomplishments that he's made, even just overcoming a lot of trial and tribulations in his life.
Yeah.
I really wanted him to come on and share his story and his journey to where he's at and where he plans on going, just with everybody else here in the city of Delray. So with no further ado, I want to welcome Marquise Waters. Marquise Waters,
Welcome.
what's up, baby?
Welcome, hi. I'll give you, I'm gonna sign, we give hugs. Welcome. So I mean, Jamel has obviously been following your path, but in reading what he sent me, I mean, we were talking a little bit earlier, I was blown away. That one individual could accomplish so much in 2 different areas, not just in athletics, which is so hard on its own, but also in academics.
Academics also.
So tell us a little bit about your story and how you got started and how you found this path for yourself.
Well, it all started going to Atlantic. So I had worked, I played multiple sports at Atlantic, and I was in the advanced classes, which I did for multiple years at Atlantic. So when I was there, it just, things started taking off for me like senior year. Like junior year, it took off for me, but senior year is when it really stood out, and I started like receiving a lot of offers and like getting a lot of looks for education as well. But it's like football basically took over, and because of my grades, I had got offers from schools like Cal, Duke, Vandy, like the educational schools in a way, the academic schools in a way. So yeah. And also Ivy League schools, but I was looking like my thing was I wanted to be on like a football platform, but at a school that has enough recognition for football and education, and I thought Duke was like a perfect fit. Cal was a good fit too, but it was just on the other side.
Yeah,
So
it is far from home. It's far from
so
home.
I was like, yeah, I gotta go. I like Duke. So
Yeah.
I visited and they made me feel like home, so I ended up going to Duke and committing like the end of junior year going into senior
Oh
year.
wow! So you made that decision
Early.
pretty quick.
Did you enrolled into school early as well? So
Yeah,
I think he graduated high school earlier.
Yeah.
Because of all of your academics.
Yeah, so
That's
I graduated.
incredible.
So I graduated in December of 2016, even though I was supposed to graduate in May of 2017, and I early enrolled. So yeah, I went into Duke. I was enrolled into Duke by January, which meant I had to give up my track season for my track season.
But was it worth it?
It was.
He's like, I don't know. Yeah,
It was.
Yeah.
I did accomplish things I wanted to my junior year in track as far as winning medals in states, but I still ended up running track at Duke, so it still worked out for me.
Wait, so you did football and track and got your degree and you've got we're going to get there in a second, and a master's. Yeah. I mean, you are really a Superman. Like, that is a lot. It is a lot just to go to college, you know, but then to have all of those things, those really intense things stacked on you. Yeah. And you just, I mean, he's making it look easy. Well, I mean, that's hard, even just to get into Duke. I mean, that had to be such a proud moment.
It was.
With all your hard work.
Yeah, it was great. It was actually
wow.
Well, you know, the one thing that I can say is that, you know, even coaching him in high school, his work ethic was always there. So we never had an issue with him when it came to academics or anything. Never had an issue with him on the football field. You know, the thing is, even when he came in his freshman year, like he felt in his heart, I'm better than these seniors, coach. I'm better than these juniors. You know, and a lot of us, you know, we tell him like, your time coming. Yeah. We know, you know, but
the confidence. You have to have that confidence to succeed.
And the thing about it is that after football practice, guess what he's doing? He's going back out somewhere to work out. You know, he kept a little book bag with him and it had his ladder, his cleats. And we know, it's like, man, this can't work out too much. You know, he's like, man, you gotta chill.
It paid off. It paid off.
I have to say his work ethic is really second to none. You know, my son looks up to him, you know, big time, follow big time, you know, everything
cool
that.
To have all these kids that are watching you and they're like, wow, he could do it. It is possible for me. And I think so often, you know, people they look at celebrities and they look at all these people and like, oh, that you know, they live in California and they have all these things and I can't be that person. But here's someone in our local community who had this goal and look what you have achieved already.
Right. And I think even just from, you know, growing up here in Delray, playing with the Delray Raw program, just coming on a lot of these kids in this city, now they can say, you know what, I can really be there. Because now it's close to home. Yeah. You know, it's really close to home. But the biggest thing that I want them to really see is not really about the football side of it. It's not all. He has 2 degrees, not one.
Crazy.
He has 2 degrees, you know. So he has his bachelor's from Duke and he has his master's from Texas Tech. You know, so and now like anything else after that is a bonus.
Of course.
You know, anything after that is a bonus.
I mean, I think he's already got like 6 bonuses, and then like this is just, I don't even know the level that we're at here, because I mean, really, you are right. Like I mean, I'm blown away, really, and it's very infrequent that I have nothing to say because I'm so impressed by something. But really, it shows that with hard work and drive and determination and the skill, you have to have the skills. Not if I tried to go play football, it doesn't matter how hard I work. I don't think I can make the cut.
I think the biggest thing as a kid, that is one of my dreams too. You know, it's just like watching him, like, oh my gosh, I didn't even get to as close to what he's doing, and I look at him like, this weekend or these couple days coming up is something that you really dreamed about as a kid, which is the NFL draft.
I was gonna say, so what's next?
NFL draft, man. We just waiting. These starting tomorrow. We gonna wait and see when the name get called. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So do you have is there a team that like would be your goal?
It is. I mean, everyone had a favorite team, but I can't say that.
You can't say it. Yeah, we don't want to get you in trouble. Whoever gives him the money has always been his favorite, and he would like double, please.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'll play hard for any pro.
Yeah. Well, that's a very smart answer. I didn't even think about that. Was a loaded question. That was not nice of me. But yeah, I just think it's so amazing, even to be considered, even to have that opportunity, to have your name even be possibly submitted. I mean, think about how many millions of kids out there dream of this moment.
Well, I can see too, even at this point as a kid going into the draft, you're really being critiqued by everybody. Every sport analyst. So I know sometimes you may read some of the critiques, you're like, man, he tried me. Or you may look at some of you know, 'cause, listen, I got defensive as I started reading. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You know,
people say crazy things.
Overall, but and their job is to go ahead and critique, give pluses and minuses here and there. But I'm like, hold up, did they watch this film? Did they watch this clip?
Yeah. Jamel's sending links to all the trolls on the internet.
Like, you know, so process. I know it's tough for you to be in that situation and got to go through all these critiques, but I think you only can control what you can control.
Yep.
Absolutely. You know, and I think you've given 150% to both Duke and you've given it to Texas Tech. So, you know, when it comes to speaking on character and things of that nature, I know your coaches, I know they've already done that, you know, and any team that's looking to have you part of their program, they have done their research. And
they'll be lucky to have you.
yes, so we've
lucky.
received letters here at the school. You know, this whole past year is like filling out stuff from different teams across the NFL about you, man. And
so exciting.
I want to let you know just from myself that no matter what happens after the day, to me, you still a superstar. You know what I mean? No matter what happens, you know what I mean? No matter what happens, man. And I know you gonna grind whoever team you end up on, whatever route you have to take to get to your goal. You already made it for me. You know, so I just have to let you know.
I appreciate that, Coach.
Big time,
For sure.
man.
We're all so proud of you, the whole town. I mean, just really, and like he said, for all that you have achieved and all that you're going to continue to achieve, I mean, it is really wonderful to have you here and be able to share your story. Is there anything that you want to say to young kids out there who have a dream, whether it's football or academics or dance, I mean, anything they want to do? What would you say to these kids to be able to follow in your footsteps?
I would say, like, never give up, man. You always, the spotlight is all about what you do. Everything you do in life is an interview, and I heard that from my good coach, Coach Jones. He always said that to me. Just like, never give up, keep pushing, and like trust the process. It don't matter what people think of you, just keep pushing, man. Like, you can work your way up to what you want to be, but it depends on how much work you put in for yourself. So that's the real goal. And take academics seriously for sure, because at the end of the day, even when you in college, you're going to need your academics, because not only for like success after football, because football don't last forever, you also need it for like to play football. Like, you don't want to be on the brink of like not having good academics and not playing. Because if you don't have good academics and you're not playing football well, nowadays with things like the transfer portal, you can really get like pushed back to the next program. So you really want to stay on top of the things and do all the little things right, so that you don't have to worry about being on the brink or in like trouble with the coaches. That's a big thing.
That's great advice. Because I think that's things a lot of times kids don't think about. They just think about, their sport or whatever their passion is. But if you don't do the other work, you might be real good, but they don't care.
Exactly, and that could be the edge that another player might have over you in practice. Like, y'all could be even, but if one player is doing all the small things right and you doing all the bad things and you're not way better, they're going to use the other guy. So you want to take academics seriously for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow. That is great advice. That is great. That's great advice.
He said it best. I have to say, man, to everybody out there in the city of Delray Beach, you're watching the NFL draft. I think, I read an article. They say the next biggest phone call, you're waiting on the next biggest phone call,
Probably the biggest of your life, right? The biggest call of his life.
The biggest call of your life, man. So I have to give a shout out to you, man, and your family. I mean, your mom, dad, everybody. I know everybody love, they love you and they're really proud of you, man, and we're proud of you too. So, you get that phone call, just know we're rooting.
Yes.
We're rooting for you, man, and it's big, man.
Huge.
Yeah, big time.
I mean, I am. I'm just blown away by all you've achieved, and we can't wait to see what's next.
Definitely,
Wait to see what's next.
All right, thank you for
Thank
joining
you
us.
so much. Thank you, and best of luck. That call's coming. It's coming.
Man. I want to
We're
see him
sending all the good energy his
I
way.
want to see him in a Miami Dolphin uniform.
I know. He doesn't have to drive very far. He doesn't have to drive far. He can just come right home to Delray Beach.
And actually, one of his high school teammates, Detrone Young, is another kid that's also projected, also from here. He went to Atlantic High School as well.
You guys are making champions over there. I mean, this is incredible.
He graduated from Iowa State and then also went to Duke and also graduated. So he's out of town, actually. I wanted both of them to come on here together.
Well, we can have him next time.
Yeah, we can get him next time.
Yeah.
So we're looking for both of those names, in these next coming days.
We gotta put it on our Instagram so we can make sure that we're all cheering for these guys. All of our hometown heroes.
But, I mean, and like I said before, even if no matter what happens, they got their degrees. They have 2 degrees in college. These kids, they're living it out, and they're still superstars to me.
Absolutely.
In the city of Delray.
I mean, I think just even going for 1 degree makes you a superstar. Going for 2 and playing sports, I mean, that in itself is just spectacular.
Yep.
Well, we've got another guest, a familiar face that we're going to welcome on. You want to welcome her on?
Yes, this lady, she's always doing a lot. I mean,
Always
she's very
doing cool
creative.
things.
Our general manager over here at Tin Roof, Miss Christina. Let's go ahead and give her a round of applause.
Hi, nice to see you.
I felt so motivated by the last person that was on. I was like, let me get my Celsius, and I'm waiting
That's
for a phone call later today.
See, she's ready to go. She's ready to go.
What's going on? How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Okay, my first question is, what is that fun that happens on Saturday mornings here? Because we see these people exercising, we're like, is there drinking involved? Is there no drinking involved? Do we need to be part of this? Because it sounds really cool.
It's so funny because we decided to partner up with a local gym, F45, up the street, and we've been doing monthly classes on the patio, and people just stop so that we have the music playing, and people are hanging out, dancing on the street and the sidewalk, and then we're exercising, which is kind of great. So you can go out Friday, have fun,
and then you can work it off.
And then work it off the next day.
Hold up, but did you hear what she said in the beginning? She was like, is there alcohol involved?
I was like, do you get to, like, every time you, like, do a rep, like, you get something?
Did she just say, yeah?
It probably wouldn't work very well. You'd probably get very sick very quick.
We do. It's called burpees and brunch, so there is a brunch after.
See, there's brunch. I mean, listen, at Tin Roof, you think of coming and having a good time. This is an even healthier good time where you get to get your workout in and then go and eat and then come back at night.
But you all are always doing something fun and innovative here at Tin Roof. What other type of events do you guys have coming up?
So we actually have our program called Nashville Hits the Roof coming. Obviously, festivals, concerts are back in full force, right? So we're bringing local artists from Nashville coming down to Delray. I have a list because we have a lot of people coming.
Wow,
but this
that's so
Friday,
cool.
yeah, it's really neat. We have Jet Black Roses at 8 o'clock, and they're up and coming. This guy you might be familiar with, Andrew Janakos. He was on TikTok, and he did kitchen covers during COVID. So he's blowing up in Nashville.
So
He'll be
cool.
here in May. Outlaw Apostles. So all up-and-coming Nashville artists that we want to showcase on our stage and throughout the company.
Amazing.
Yeah, so that's a fun little
That's really
series
cool.
coming up.
And I think for people who haven't been to Nashville, because Nashville is a cool town. I mean, with all the music and there's so much talent everywhere you go, you're bringing it to us here.
Yeah.
You don't have to get on a plane and go. You can just come right down Atlantic.
I think I have a country really country soul. I think that's one of my
what
callings.
speaks to you is country music.
Get a
So are
microphone.
you going to get on the stage? Should we book him for the next up and coming?
I have to check with my manager.
Okay, all right.
We'll make the call.
Yeah, we got to check with my manager and make sure, because I get up there.
I bet you could.
I can play the guitar. I can do.
Can you really?
No, but
I was like, really?
No, I just play the fool. I can play the fool though.
Yeah. And I'm like, really? You can? Okay.
No, not at all.
So, I mean, I think it's so cool. Like Jamel said, you're always having fun events. You're working with Sweet Dreams Makers to get beds to kids.
Yep.
And I think that's one of the things that you do so well is think about how you can help others, not only have a good time, but help people in the community.
Yeah, we love, again, like earlier you had the YPAD guest on, and so we're doing that this weekend. But anything, again, to get back to the community, we love Delray. We love being here. I'm a local resident, so it's like, being home and then being able to throw events and fun things coming up. So anything we can do to give back.
And what else is coming up after these musicians? Because you have like a whole calendar. It's always something fun happening here. Is it really? I bet it has to be actually for as many as you have.
Well, we have, so Memorial Day weekend is coming up in the end of May, so we have some big artists coming down that weekend. We're also looking at reinventing our kitchen setup. So obviously, I know you're big foodies.
Yes.
Right? Yeah, no, I remember. I've done these shows a couple times.
we still think about the movies time.
The burger.
He says that we talk about that burger on a regular.
So we're trying to implement a QR system.
Okay.
So we're going to implement a pickup window. So you'll have a QR code right at your table. You're hanging out, listening to music, kind of bored, thinking you want something to eat. Just scan the code. Food will be ready 10, 15 minutes, and you got a pickup window right around the corner.
That's amazing.
So we're looking at implementing that at the end of the year. I think it'll help boost sales and something different. I'm bringing a whole new food menu to Delray. So funnel cakes, hot dogs, corn dogs. Oh yeah.
It's the good drunk people food.
Yes!
Like,
Yes!
you want something with a lot of carbs in
And a lot of
it.
greens,
A lot of
and
greens.
all the good things to soak that up.
It's so good.
I haven't had a funnel cake in like
I know,
probably
but it's
15
that's
years.
fun food
This
too.
is
That's like,
exciting.
I don't mean drunk people for like fun food. That's what I meant.
Yeah, no, both work, Jamel. Both of them work.
I didn't mean to offend any drunk people out there, but
Listen, That's how they become not drunk, Jamel. It's from eating those things.
Yeah. So the kitchen's open all night. Don't worry. So you'll have your drink and your food.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Great.
That's a cool idea.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah,
and it makes it easy too, where you don't have to like sit and wait. And if you can't get a table because you're standing, you can still scan it and eat while you hang out. And oh, that's great.
It's pretty neat.
So with the different artists and everything coming out, if somebody want to look at the lineup, they go to the website.
Yep. They can head to either our Instagram, tinroofdelraybeach.com, or the website.com. But yeah, we have the whole calendar of events up. And it's getting updated daily, so just keep an eye out. I know one of our biggest events, and locally, is Motown Mondays. You guys got to go to Motown Monday.
Oh, I like
wild.
Motown.
Yeah, it's a good time. So that's every Monday.
Okay.
But again, like I said, a lot of Nashville artists coming in, and then every weekend we have someone different playing.
Is the Motown Monday, is that like an open mic thing?
No, we've got these old school.
He really wants to be a musician.
He's
really pushing to become.
I think me and Luis
country
can really
star.
get up on stage and do something.
Luis, he's
think
volunteering you.
I want to try it. I want to get booed.
I don't know that.
We can do like
I don't
the
know that
voice
Luis wants to be
style.
part of this. Yeah, right.
No, so it's Motown Mondays, and it's just, oh man, that's
Yeah, we have,
cool.
again, every day is a different event. Motown
Right.
Mondays, Karaoke Tuesdays.
That's your night. Tuesday.
Oh, that's when it doesn't
Karaoke.
matter.
Yeah,
That's when-
there's our open mic.
there's our open
Karaoke,
mic. There we go.
And then, yeah, like I said, coming into summer, we got 4th of July coming up. We got just so many events coming in, and then just different artists from all over the country.
So cool.
Yeah, it's very neat.
So cool.
No,
And if you haven't been to Tin Roof, I mean, we've given you 20 reasons why to come, and it just keeps on getting better and more exciting as they keep coming up with these innovative ideas. So when do you roll out the new food?
So we're actually doing a walkthrough right after this. That's why I'm hanging out. So
okay,
we're
Jamel's
do
gonna be.
Is it a taste tester?
It's not a taste test.
We volunteer.
Invite you down.
Volunteers. But yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing a walkthrough. We're gonna check it out, make sure we got all the setup and operations right, and then hopefully by the end of the year we'll have the new setup going and
So
new
cool.
menu, and we'll do another show.
That's exciting.
That's exciting.
We
That's
volunteered to try it all and make sure it's
Yes.
okay for our town.
Sweet.
Well, thank you so much for
Yeah, of
having
course.
us.
Thank
Thank you
you
for
guys.
all
for
that
having us too and
you
hosting
do.
us.
Appreciate y'all.
Such a fun place.
I agree.
Always something fun happening here.
That's a cool.
And she does
concept.
such a great job. Like, I mean, really, it's really, really incredible what they put together here.
We have to let Tin Roof people at the corporate office know they
Yes.
can't take her away from.
No,
Delray.
she got to stay in Delray. We need her here.
Yes, definitely. So, thank you guys very much for joining us. Have a Delray day. Peace.
I invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com.